Yep, done the claps. We're at places.
Slapping those cheeks.
All right. Welcome to Dungeons with Friends. I'm keeping it.
I want that to be the first words of the episode.
Oh yeah, we've had weirder stuff. Especially whenever it used to just be audio. Man, I would just have it recording for like minutes, and then as soon as something funny, I was like, "Welcome to Dungeons with Friends."
Every now and then we'd catch on and we'd just sit there.
Yeah, and then I think there would be a certain look he would just give, and it would just be like, "Oh, we're recording."
Yes. So,
Clapping those cheeks.
we are an actual play Dungeons and Dragons podcast and stream. Follow us on all the social media. Join our Discord. We have stickers. I'll send you stickers. Yeah. For inspiration, who wants to recap our last episode? What you got?
We tried to, Matilda and I tried to go get the card reading. The Mama Eva, I was thinking Mama Roo, but that's not it.
I love you.
I'm guessing that's a drag person.
Yeah, RuPaul.
Oh, okay. I don't know these things.
RuPaul. You don't know who RuPaul
I know who RuPaul is,
Okay, well, she's Mama Ru.
but I've never watched
Come on,
RuPaul's Drag Race.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, you might have triggered my wife. Either way, and then we found out that the Judy and Avros.
Did you have to write down my
I
name?
think we could just watch the recap and it'd be quicker than this.
Shut up. Went to the church, found out the priest's son is locked in the basement of the church as a vampire, and now we're going to get our fortune read from Mama Roo.
Mama Eva.
Mama Roo.
I, again, will point out that it is not canon that her name is Mama Roo. Don't sue me. Yes, her name is Mama Eva. Good job, you take inspiration.
Yay, I need that because this might be.
Okay.
I know what happened last time we went to a fortune teller.
Yeah, it
went
didn't work
to hell
out for
to
you
find
guys. No, you didn't. You went to his pocket dimension and found Fairno.
That's
It
almost worse.
felt like.
By the way, I feel like when you were talking about how the wizard came into town, I'm sitting there thinking,
Is it
this
Fairno?
Is this a nod
Is
to
it
him?
Fairno?
Because he's like, he brought in a weird group, and I'm like, oh my god, is this us? He's talking
Probably,
about us. Yeah.
probably Fairno.
A warlock?
It's the new y'all, the one that you wished into existence.
That's true.
Dun dun dun. I wish I was that clever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you all arrive at the Caballeri camp on the Iliver River, which is basically just a creek. I'm so nervous about my nose now.
Oh my god.
There are all these covered wagons, one bigger than the others and nicer. People gathered around the fires. As you come up, the same guy who talked to you before looks up at you and goes, "Oh, y'all are back for..."
Yeah, and I'm just gonna keep walking right on by him and just go right to Mama
He goes,
Eva's cabin.
"Alrighty," and he kind of lifts up the pot, stirs it a bit. Okay. You all go on to Mama Eva's.
Yep.
Knock the door.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
knock. I mean, shoot my normal
I'm
nice.
surprised you're not doing the awkward just walk in.
Yeah. This time she opens the door, sees all of you. She goes,
Got him.
"All right, that's more like it. Come on in."
You just go in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just very creepy lady.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So to recap what she looks like, she's dressed in all black, basically all these black leathers, and she has all of these different necklaces around. Her hair is solid white and swept back, kind of tied up in the back. She is short, but stands tall. She's not like slouched. She's just, standing there. Her eyes are just always kind of passing to each of you. Good.
Oh my god.
That's your wake up time?
Dude, that's half the day.
God.
I don't sleep till 4 most days. Leave me alone.
Okay. Anyway,
It's noon, y'all.
yeah, we're filming this at noon on a Sunday.
I work really weird hours. Leave me alone.
Okay.
Anyway, so she looks at you. She goes, kind of gestures you in wordlessly. Y'all go in?
Oh, I'm gonna be right up front.
Yeah. So you'll go in, and this cabin is nice. there are these shelves sort of all along the walls of it. There is this sort of beautiful chandelier hanging from the center of it over a table, sat for 6. It's a circle. It almost seems like this cabin might, it's the Doctor Who thing. It might be bigger on the inside, and it's just lined with books and tchotchkes and everything. There are these sort of same green lights lighting the interior, leaving this sort of creepy green flicker as you guys enter in.
I'm gonna be super suspicious. I'm gonna stand by the door because I'm super suspicious.
You said table sat for 6?
Yep.
We waiting for anybody else, Mama?
She goes, no.
Almost food.
You know, sometimes there's just more.
Don't like that. All right. What's going on? How do you know our names?
I see all kinds of things. All the things, past, present, future.
What's our future hold?
I suppose that's probably why y'all have come to me now, isn't it?
A little bit.
Sure.
You got questions about this land, and you want to know what the future holds. Alrighty. Have a seat. And she gestures you all to the table.
I will take a seat. I want to be pretty close.
Y'all take a seat?
Are these seats
Oh, yeah.
able to support me?
Yeah, they're nice. They're well built
Are
wooden.
they the
We'll
big
sit
and
at the
tall
one-
chairs?
Yes. They're well
Sit at
made.
The one straight across from her.
Okay, you do so.
The closest to her.
opposite
Just
hand.
Yeah, like I'm assuming
Okay.
this is,
naive that I'm
You'll
just
love her.
like,
I'm actually totally down with this. Like I'm assuming this is like a circular table. I want Mama, her, me.
Yeah.
It's like I want us to sandwich her.
Okay, you do so. So yeah, so you all sit down, and you hear this sort of bubbling off to the left of you. She goes, "Y'all drink coffee."
I'll drink whatever.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Been a while since I had coffee.
So she goes over. Her hand's kind of shaking with age, and she sort of takes this percolator and pours. You can see underneath it that there is what seems to be like a pipe, maybe leading to a fire outside for a heat source. And she pours it into these sort of rough-hewn wooden cups.
Let me see
She-
if I can help her. And he's just shaking.
Yeah, she goes, "Oh, well, that's nice. That's decent of you." And she gives you a cup. She gives you a cup. Anybody else want one?
Helps you poop. So yeah.
No thanks.
Okay.
What, afraid it'll sober you up?
And so, yeah, so she sits and... Anybody else drink the coffee?
Yeah.
Can I do like a check to make sure it's not poisoned?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Well, it makes a check. I'd like to drink it.
Yeah.
You're all sort of watching Orion sniff it.
Same roll as mine and the same roll as before.
It's a strong cup of coffee. Hard to tell anything.
At this point, all of my allies have pretty much drank it, so
Yes.
I'm just.
So yeah,
gonna
so
shoot
you all drink it. Yeah, it is hot. It is strong, and it is bitter, and it wakes you up. Woo! Yep.
We gon' fight some shit. We gon' fight some shit.
Okay. All right. So you all sit at the table. You're all having your coffee, and
He's just watching the 3 people slowly start to vibrate.
yeah, so she reaches down onto her side and pulls out from this pouch this deck of cards, and she sort of starts shuffling them. So, any of y'all familiar with Tarokka cards?
Traveled a lot.
Yeah. Make a history check with advantage.
Both of us?
Him with advantage.
That's actually something I'm good at.
14.
So yeah, you have heard of Tarokka cards, and they're used in this for fortune telling. She goes, "These used to be used by folks in the faraway land of Old Barovia, by people called the Vistani. They would look into the cards, see the future. I've traveled a good bit in my days, and I learned from them the art of fortune telling. And so my skills have become well known and somewhat famous, or perhaps infamous in this land for being able to look into the future. But to look into the future is sometimes a burden, so I gotta make sure this stuff y'all want to see.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because if it's guaranteed to happen, then
The future, like so many other things, is an amalgamation of things that are chosen for us and the things that we choose ourselves. And so I ask that one of you shuffle the deck.
oh, that's gonna be Matilda for absolutely just shotgun answer.
Yeah. Love you too, baby. Feet Vera. Thank you kindly. Yep. So she
Card shark over here.
It's because I shuffle tarot cards. If you can shuffle tarot cards, you can shuffle any cards.
She takes them out. And she looks around to each of you, and the lights dim on their own.
Ooh. Cool trick.
Avros is now bouncing slightly less in his chair.
Yeah. And so she looks at the cards. And y'all may want to take notes at this point. Just
Yeah, I do my notebook.
DM tip. This is rather important. And so,
Maybe I need a pen. Oh, I should probably give this back to you.
oh God, throwback. Yes.
Last time I took notes was 8/14 of 20.
Whew. A long time ago.
Yeah. What's the last
Yeah.
time I dated? Probably last
Who were you dating?
Dated. Fucker.
This one right here.
I've been married to you for too long.
What?
5 years.
First off, almost 5 years.
We're close enough now that we can just say 5 years. We're a month away.
Also,
All right.
Did you take her anniversary off?
I'll make it happen.
So,
Exciting news.
yes. So you're in the caravan of Mama Eva. The lights have dimmed. She has the cards that you've just shuffled in front of her. She pulls the first card and she says, "This card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy, for he is himself ancient. In fact,
He
is the land." Yes. Her hand shakes as she shows you the card. The Torturer.
I feel like that's pretty accurate.
And she says, "There is a town where all is not well. There you will find a house of corruption, and within a dark room full of ghosts." The second card
We've already been there.
will tell you of a powerful force of good, protection, a holy symbol of great hope. The Trader.
Traders.
Yeah. With her accent, yeah, it's hard to. Yeah. She says, "Oh, the Wizard of Wines. In the woods and the sand, there the treasure hides." The third card tell you of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword made of pure sunlight. The Transmuter. And she says, "Hide high above on a cliff where the black beating heart pounds out a sorrowful tune, you will find this weapon.
We will find the weapon of the Sword of Sunlight.
She does not answer your question.
So can you repeat that one more time? I'm writing.
Yeah, so basically she said, you'll find it in a high place where the black beating heart beats out a sorrowful tune.
Good thing
I can jot down the gist.
I think I have ideas about this.
I'm thinking of dragging on the cliff.
I'm thinking Strahd's heart left in a random cave up in the mountains.
But she pulls another card. She says, this...
More than 3.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a bunch.
Oh.
She goes,
I've been writing for.
Hey, can I get an actual pen? I'm writing with a big marker. Do you have another pen, babe?
No, I only have one.
Oh, never mind. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
She's gonna stab you.
Found a pen.
It's Joe.
Stab you.
Found one.
So, Avros, you need to start doing your workout.
yeah.
Get swole so you carry.
So you can carry everybody up. Alright, everybody ready for us to...
her. She's gonna have to like fly something to you.
Okay.
I don't know.
Alright.
I can't fly.
The next card...
Can you bird?
I can't fly until what, level 5 or level 8?
8.
8, yeah. Flying's
Yeah.
high up there for me.
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh, I didn't know. I thought wild
yeah.
shape you could just be a bird.
No, I can't. So I can be a bird. I have no abilities.
Yeah, she has no fly speed.
Yeah.
You get a flight, yeah. And also, I think there are limits on the challenge rating of what you can change into. Anyway.
I did not know that. Cool.
Anyway, so Mama Eva pulls another card. She says, but you need not undertake this dangerous fight alone. In fact, there is a powerful ally in this land. The Broken One.
Man, why couldn't it be the fixed one?
Right. In this land, there is a powerful wizard. A man who has fought with the devil. And in doing so, lost his mind. His sanity is gone, but his power remains. You really think it's fair now, don't you? As everyone who's looked at this module, never mind, I'm not gonna go over it. Anyway,
He's a gnome. Oh wait, no, he's not. He was a halfling.
it was a halfling. Yeah.
Dang it! If he was a gnome,
Was.
that's 500 years.
Anyway, and the last will tell you where. Oh, that's fun. Where you can find your enemy, where he resides. The Executioner.
This does not sound good.
Says, I see a dark figure sat upon a balcony in a rocking chair, looking over the dark and tortured land with his dark smile upon his face. These are the clues that will help you on your journey in this land. The next portion of the reading is to tell you of yourselves, who you are, and what you should be. She points a gnarled finger over at Matilda. She goes, you. First card is what you are.
Oh, fuck.
The charlatan.
If that ain't her.
Oh, I'm trying to look how to spell it. Okay.
The trickster. Cleverness. Disguise. But what is underneath? Who is to know?
Well, nothing. I mean, after the clothes, it's just naked.
Oh, and I know that.
And she says, but what you can become, the aspirational card. The shepherd. A leader. Guider among men. One who finds the errant sheep and returns them to the fold. You. The missionary. One who is frequently abroad. One who has been touched by something divine
You just like
and seeks to spread this holy power. But what you could become. The bishop. One who is truly aligned, in tune with the divine, and one who leads others to the light of divinity. You. The miser. Spendthrift. Penny pincher. One who does not share of what he has.
Guilty.
What you could be. The guild member. One who is of a family. One who shares in the fruits of his and his brother's labor. You. Swashbuckler. Adventurer. Adrift. But strong. Resilient. Self-reliant. And what you could be. The Dark Lord.
What's that mean?
I think we know. So do we just kill her?
Well, these cards can have many different meanings. And
What does that one usually mean, though? You know, just, most of the time.
means that you could become one of great power. One who leads for your own desires. One who will not allow the world to let you drift in the chaos, but rather to become the chaos. But of course, the future is malleable, changeable. And these are what the cards have in store for you.
So first off, I want to say that was awesome. And also, Siri got that
you-
almost word for word. It was great.
Did you have that planned?
It was a little creepy.
Like, he legitimately was pulling the card.
You shuffled it.
I shuffled it. You're welcome.
I just was like,
Like, that was fantastic.
you kind of nailed it.
Fair.
Maybe the Dark Lord thing was creepy.
Yeah, that
The
was
Dark Lord thing.
I feel like the rest of them were just like really lucky that they all like matched up together. Like it was really awesome for me. Like the
Yeah.
religious cards. I love how you got the Dark Lord and just stared at it for a second, going, "How the fuck do I have to make this work?"
Make this work.
Realizing
Can I borrow that thunder gun real quick for no reason?
it's kind of attached to my arm.
All right,
Yep.
fire!
Thunder Gauntlet.
Yep. So she shuffles her cards again.
Maybe it's one of those things that there always has to be a Dark Lord on the throne. Doesn't mean it has to be Strahd.
No, it's gonna be her.
Yes, but which means she doesn't have to be as evil as he is.
I don't know. Dark Lord's being pretty cut and dry to me. I'm okay with leaving her
She
here.
returns to her coffee.
Don't
Be back, demon!
do not test the Dark Lord.
She's already turned!
Mama Eva, I would like to ask you, what is your relationship with Strahd?
I found Count Strahd von Zarovich 60 years ago out in the Valachian desert. He was a shell of a man.
Wait, desert you say? Like place with sand that was mentioned before?
Yeah. He was a shell of a man. He was alone, starved, and not knowing who or what he was, I helped him. I brought him to New Barovia. And in return for my kindness, he has seen fit to permit me and my people, Caballeri, to move about his land unmolested.
What does one have to do to become a Cavalieri? Just out of curiosity.
Just out of, yeah.
The Caballeri are people of New Barovia who have excellent riding skills, excellent survival skills, and are handpicked by me.
Is that when
She's
you're,
sitting
like,
next to
God?
me, right? Mm-hmm. Can I just like, grab her hand, just like put it on her head and be like, I have been picked!
She sort of smiles when you do that, and she says, but they must be people of New Barovia.
What, you got something against birds, lady?
Natives of New Barovia.
I think it's racist. Son.
So, Mama Eva, what can you tell us about the Count?
Can you tell us of the Count without him getting angry at you?
Can you tell
I
us?
can.
You indicated there's a weapon.
There is.
Can you give us any more information than what the cards have given us?
What I know is what the cards know. To tell you about the Count, he is a vampire.
Like for sure?
Yes.
Okay.
He is immortal.
Are all vampires, or is that just him?
So far as I know, they all are.
Okay, so church guy gonna be there a while.
But they can be defeated.
How?
Wooden stake.
This is for you to discern.
Cutting his head off would seem like it would work.
Do any of us know from our histories how to kill a vampire?
I think we made a check about this, but I'll let you make another one. Everybody make a history check.
Finally, something decent. 17 plus another 6, so 23.
Okay.
One time I roll something decent.
Yeah.
15.
19.
Okay. So all pretty decent. You all, now that it's officially clicked and been confirmed that he is a vampire, you all suddenly think back to the lore that you've heard about vampires. You would know that they are weakest in sunlight. You would know that they are functionally immortal, and that to kill one doesn't really do much. They tend to keep coming back. You've heard that there are ways to kill them permanently. You don't know what they are.
I'm going with cutting their head. I think cutting their head off works.
You'd also heard that running water will also protect you from vampires.
So like putting water in our boots and just...
Stop. Stop. Yep, that's it. No, like a river, like a flowing body of water.
Like an ocean.
No. A flowing body of water.
I mean, what is the
Oceans
ocean
flow.
but the biggest of flow?
Y'all, we're not by the ocean.
Yeah, that's also a fair point. Are we even anywhere near the ocean?
You're nowhere near the ocean.
Would
As
we
far as you
happen to
know.
any weaknesses outside of the sunlight? Like
Water.
silver or something like that?
Yeah, I'd say with the 23, you would also know that they are weak to silvered weapons.
Anybody got anything silvered?
How about this? Does anyone have... Let's go find some raw silver and I'll make us weapons.
That's right. He's a smith.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you would know that that is something you could do.
Do you know if there's a blacksmith in town whose shop we could maybe borrow or use?
Well,
or
I have
whatever?
blacksmith tools because I am an armor.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but wouldn't you need like a whole ass forge?
Yeah, I'm probably going to need a forge, yeah, for that.
Mama,
I can gather up some silver.
To answer your question, though, she goes, "I'm not familiar of a smith in New Barovia. Maybe in Valakia.
Where's Valakia?
It's a larger town just north of Barovia."
Actually, clerical question here. How big is New Barovia?
So you don't know, are you asking her?
Yeah.
She goes, Strahd's domain is perhaps 3 or 4 days ride across. Contains several cities, the most notable being New Barovia,
Which is
Valakia, and the city of Creek.
which would you say is the biggest?
Hands down, Valakia.
Let's try our luck at Valakia and find us a smith to make some weapons.
And where does Strahd take residence?
Strahd lives on Ravenloft Manor, overlooking New Barovia.
So that big.
And so you would remember the big house is Strahd's house.
Is he alone there?
I'm willing to bet there's a couple hundred vampires.
To my knowledge, I do not believe so.
Now, when we first came into the city, doors were just about boarded shut, and the one family that we spoke with was very
Super nice.
fearful. Speaking about the circumstances,
Really shooting guns at people?
Can you tell us about what
They
kind
missed.
of experiences the people of this town have had?
For life in Strahd's domain, it is a living hell. For most. He sees everything. He hears everything, or so he says. And those who stand against him or step out of line are met with death. Or worse. For there are things that are worse than death.
Speaking of, maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't. But by chance, does your mystic special stuff any idea on what to do with a potential vampire that maybe something that was just
A vampire is a vampire.
You
The
ever heard of a way to
solutions are
cure a
the
vampire?
same. To cure a vampire?
Yep.
None that I'm aware of.
we gotta kill a kid.
Well, we need silver to do that. You don't have the weapons, I'll do it.
I will give you 2 additional pieces of advice
Run?
whilst you spend your time here. Do not harm the ravens. It is bad luck.
Okay.
2. Do not travel by night.
Okay.
Strahd and the beasts of this land consider night their domain.
So, since the sun's setting, can we stay the night here?
For your safety, you may spend one evening in my camp. I will not permit any good people to travel these lands at night.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
You're very
Is there
welcome.
anything we can do to help out around here while we stay? Any
He's the one that asked that.
Oh, you're welcome to stay, enjoy our hospitality, and I wish you well.
nice?
She takes another drink of her coffee. Is there anything else I may help you with?
Can you give us directions to that one giant town that I can't remember the name off the top of my head.
Vacuo?
Vecna?
No.
Valakia, not Vecna. Vecna's a different D&D thing. No, Valakia, she's told you that it's to the northeast, and she goes, you can take the Svalich Road. It'll take you from New Barovia.
Actually, I do have a question. What's to do with the train?
Can we use the train to get to Valakia?
You may not. The train stops in New Barovia and goes out. Only those who Strahd deems appropriate may leave by the train.
Since you indicate that we can't be out in the open during the night, is there some place to stay between here and Valakia?
New Barovia.
Is it within a day's travel?
Valakia is approximately 2 days' travel from New Barovia.
So we're gonna have to just do for ourselves on one night.
If you wish. It is a dangerous path.
Do you know of a way to get there without doing that?
I do not.
Can we follow the creek there?
The creek runs along the Svalich Road, but then separates off and then goes up into the mountains.
We do that in
Yes,
that
and so you would remember seeing that there is the big cliff that Strahd lives on, and that there are other mountains in this area as well.
Any of them give off rumors of a weird, sad sound at night?
The mountains?
Well, no, it was the weapons cliff.
He's talking about
A cliff, black beating heart hides the weapon.
Yeah, cliff, mountains.
He goes, I don't,
You can fly, so
none that I'm aware of.
I'm flying up there alone. You fucking kidding me?
I will go with you, but I'm not gonna.
You ain't going nowhere.
If that is all, I would like to retire.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you so
we're
much
good.
for your time. If there's anything we can do for you, just let us know.
I think she's asleep.
Also,
Yes, she's fallen asleep.
that is weak coffee then.
Yep.
Is she alive?
She has tolerance built up.
Okay.
Yeah. When her head shifts back, suddenly those deep snores, those deep old lady snores start.
I'd like to go take a look at the books that are on the shelves.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Can I help her?
Yeah. Or,
9.
That means do it with advantage.
yeah. So you can
Right.
have, you can have advantage.
Unless your score's better.
Okay, 12.
Yeah. There's a wide variety of books here. They range from the simple arcane all the way into a little bit of demonology and devilry and the study of those. And then there are some that go all the way into cookbooks, history books, books on the greater geography of Faerun and the Sword Coast. Just sort of a wide variety of tomes.
I'm not going to steal anything because that'd be incredibly mean and I feel like we'd get cursed. But is there anything here that really is like, that is a thing?
With her check, no. There's nothing that's like, how to defeat Strahd von Zarovich. No.
Step one.
Vampires for dummies. No, like nothing quite that obvious.
So
Quite
let's,
that obvious.
so let's head on out and let that guy that was stirring the pot know we have been given permission to sleep here for the night.
So yeah, you come out and he's like, oh yeah, well yeah, y'all gather around. We're just about to finish up some chili. Fuck, that's hot. I always do that.
I will sit and take. Do they have any spare metal?
No.
Are you about to liberate some silverware?
We do not have any spare metal, and he reaches down and grabs a towel and lifts off the top of the chili. Continues to stir it.
One of you.
Right. Thank you. And he continues to stir.
Oh, I was just gonna make you something to help you.
Oh, well, I mean, I appreciate it, but honestly, you know, we've been living this way for years, so. Needs paprika. Ugh. Y'all eating here yet?
Nope.
Well, don't get your hopes up.
Was there food on the train? Like, have we eaten for a while?
You do not recall eating on the train, and suddenly you realize you're very hungry. So yeah, so as he sort of pulls out these different bowls and hands you around each some chili, you're all sort of sitting around this campfire, and he goes, I hate watching people do this for the first time. And so he hands you silverware. Do you all try the food?
Yeah.
No. Not after he said
don't?
that shit.
So you don't. Do y'all do it? Yeah. So you all take your first bite. Doesn't taste like anything. And
Do we have COVID?
and the texture doesn't feel right. It's hard to put your mind on it. It's not like there's something, like almost you think, like is there something in this chili?
Are we eating rubber?
You just it just doesn't have the right mouthfeel.
The right mouth.
And you take another bite, same thing. It's bland. He goes. Eventually, you get used to it.
Damn it, Gordon.
Continues eating his chili.
I'm gonna eat chili as any bird can and just.
Yeah, and it sustains you. I mean, it fills you up. You feel full,
What,
but
you're not gonna peck at the bowl?
tastes bland.
Heck you.
Terrible. He goes, yeah, for us, the Caballeri who have traveled outside of this land, like myself, you come back and you realize how bad the food is.
Why
I'll
do you
stay
come
here.
Yeah, why do you come back then?
Well, we work for Mama Eva. She's good folk.
That sounds like you take Mama Eva with you, and you don't have this problem.
We've tried. We don't know why she stays. You don't know how many times me or honestly Ari or any of us have tried to get Mama Eva to go.
By the way, what's your name?
Oh, my name? Callie.
Would you say you're like second in charge beneath Mama Eva?
That's probably Ari. We don't really have a pecking order, but anyway, yeah, no, we've tried to get her to go. She won't go. We say, Mom Eva, you're allowed. Strahd lets us go. She sends us out. She won't go.
Oh, Mama Eva just stays here.
Yeah,
The
stays
whole
here
time.
at this. This is so we call this the Tsar encampment. But yeah, she just stays here, and we help out at the rail station and run messages and all that stuff.
Do you guys have any extra supplies we can try to buy off of you? Any like potions or silver?
No, honestly, well, so Strahd smiles on us, but we have our rules, and all trade runs through Strahd. Now, if you need stuff, I'd recommend Billy's Mercantile up in New Barovia. I hear there are better stores up in Valakia, but honestly, for the stuff y'all are asking for, potions, living shit, I'd just get it at Billy's.
Have we been to Billy's?
You've not been to Billy's.
Is it getting dark?
It is now dark.
Okay, we'll go to Billy's.
Yeah, let's not travel at night. Let's not risk that.
So he's still finishing up his chili. He goes, so, brought y'all here.
Strahd.
Train.
Strahd. Train.
Yeah, I've heard this before, and he kind of looks around and
Weird demon children!
So, what do you mean you've heard this before? Does he call a lot of people here?
yeah. I mean, it's not all the time, but pretty frequent.
Is there usually a rhyme or a reason? Like, is there something you see in us that you've seen in the other people?
I'll tell you, that might be the biggest question I have about this whole thing. Why? Why?
Wow.
And he kind of looks over at like the other Caballero, and they're like, why do this? Why pull people in?
What has
Because he's a
happened to
sadist?
the other people that have come?
So they always ask that.
They died, didn't they?
Yeah. They died.
I know.
Like, if you say that with such confidence, do you know how they died? How'd they die?
By Strahd.
Like directly or?
I mean, you hear stories, either it was Strahd himself, or they tangled with some of his folk, or they...
His folk, like vampires, or does he got like a crew he runs with?
He has dominion over the creatures of the land.
Or just like do the thing?
Yeah, he...
That include animals?
yes.
That why we were told not to touch the ravens?
Well, I don't know. No, it's bad luck. Y'all don't fuck with the ravens. That's bad luck. That's
Or
bad
like,
juju. I don't know about
maybe
that stuff.
A toad or a squirrel or a rabbit or something, that'd be alright.
I don't know. I know wolves. I know he's got the wolves. That's all we really. And he kind of looks around and they're like, yeah.
Has anybody here met Strahd?
Oh yeah, no, we met him.
Is he like I'm not gonna do this, but I just gotta ask. If we went and knocked on his front door and just tried to talk to him, do you think he'd kill us or let us talk to him?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
I do my part. I'm here.
How did y'all
run
meet
supplies?
Strahd? Like he just comes down here sometimes, or he meets y'all on the route, or
He comes down here sometimes to talk to Mama Eva, and sometimes we run supplies up to the manor. Most of the supplies we bring in, honestly, end up going to the manor. And so sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not. Sometimes we speak to his guy. What's his name? He points over the one at the Caviari. What's the guy's name that works up at the Strahd house? And the other guy goes, Rahadeen. That's the guy that's up there. Anyway.
when was the last time y'all dropped stuff off?
Well, last shipment came in with y'all, so we'll be running stuff up there probably tomorrow.
Do you think
What
there'd be
do
any
you
issue
run
if we
up
went
there?
with y'all?
I mean, you're welcome to hang around with us.
Shouldn't we handle the church situation first?
Yeah, but maybe we could talk to the vampire first.
What church situation?
How to deal with it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, not my business, not my problem. Not my circus, not my monkeys.
What do you deliver to Strahd?
It's all just in crates. I don't know, all kinds of shit, honestly.
Are y'all allowed to look, or is that just more of a let's not poke the bear?
Make a persuasion check.
It's not an invalid question.
Ooh. That's almost the best I could do.
Yeah.
21.
He goes, honestly, I mean, I've looked at the manifests. Fancy shit.
Like what?
Books, wine, beer, whiskey, cigars,
My
fine
God.
rugs.
When are y'all making the next shipment?
Tomorrow.
Mar,
Oh.
Is there any advice you would give to four people that just got here? Like, don't walk on the left side of the road. That's where the horses shit, and don't stab people.
well, like I said, don't fuck with the ravens.
Yep, got that.
And I'd say don't travel at night.
Got that too.
And I'd imagine most folk aren't gonna talk to y'all.
They will.
They know what you are.
Is there a way to hide that? Like, do we just look? I know what I look like, but like,
You might
would they?
You might pass maybe in Wallachia. It's a bigger town. Maybe folks don't know everybody. But Creek, Barovia, they're gonna know y'all. You know, small town. Everybody knows everybody.
So tomorrow when you go to make the delivery,
Mm-hmm.
is there anyone that would normally go that doesn't necessarily need to go that I could go in their place?
Oh,
we just walk with them.
we're not gonna help you guys.
Yeah.
That's in
If
our
we just
business.
walked up there with y'all, is that okay?
Oh yeah, if y'all want to walk up there with us, but we're not gonna.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Now look, I mean, Strahd likes us, and we want to keep it that
That
way.
is more than fair. If there's anything we do that makes you like this is not okay. You let us
Okay,
know.
but yeah, y'all can come up with us. You ain't with us, but you're welcome to come along.
Where are we going to the big bad evil's house?
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm not
we've got
saying
some
we
other
should.
Stuff to do.
Yeah, I think we should
Bolivia.
handle the church situation.
Why church?
That's practice.
Let's start checking things off the list.
Why not go to Wallachia, get the stuff to build the tools, go to the church, see if they
I
kill the
already
guy.
have the tools.
Do you
just-
have the silver?
I don't have the silver. You should know that.
We should go to Wallachia tomorrow.
Is it silver different than the silver coins?
We need more.
No, it's the same. You just need a lot of it. He goes, kind of looks around. And he goes, you know, we're not really supposed to take stuff out of the shipments, but you know, most folks. And he sort of pulls out this bottle of whiskey.
Oh, I'm absolutely gonna be like, in.
My friend.
Y'all
Got
want
it.
to?
And he gonna know that's missing?
I mean, you know, little stuff. Like I said, he gives us a bit of latitude. He owes us.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take it. I'm in. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you all pass it around, take a drink. Anyone drinking to excess?
No. But does
Absolutely.
this at least have some flavor, or is it kind of diluted like everything else?
it burns, but you can't get any flavor out of it. But you can tell it's doing the trick.
I'm doing it to excess.
Constitution checks.
Oh, there's the preamble.
That took me a second. I'm gonna give you one clap. You get one.
You take 4 points of psychic damage.
I do because I have to listen to it, or he does.
We all do. Me too.
I thought
Somewhere Strahd goes, ow.
No, not 40. Not 40.
But I'm not saying we need to go talk to Strahd. I'm just saying we don't know anything other than the word of mouth of the townspeople down here. He sent for us. Maybe he just wants us to take care of somebody that's bothering him, and then we can leave. We don't know. I ain't saying we should. I ain't saying we shouldn't. Just throwing the idea
16.
out there to the group.
Okay. You're buzzed. You're not drunk.
Seems to me if there's a pattern of him calling people and killing people, I don't know. I don't want to necessarily go talk to him.
And that's fair. But we don't know if that's even true. It could be the entire area is conspiring to just kill anybody that shows up because they like living like this for whatever damn reason. And Strahd's the one trying to help.
Just kidding. That ain't us.
I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying we don't know.
Yeah.
And it
I
wouldn't
would.
be the first time I've met people that have been bewitched by weird reasons.
This is the first day y'all have been here. You got a lot to learn about this place.
18.
Yeah, also, buzzed, not drunk. Still got your wits bouncing.
Anything else anybody wants to do tonight?
Keep drinking.
I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
gonna observe people too.
Oh, hey, Barry, and he points to one of the girls. He goes, yeah. He goes, yeah, and tell him about well, okay. Let's word this carefully. You didn't fight Strahd, right? She goes, no, I did not fight Strahd, but I was there whenever a bunch of folks tried.
How'd that go?
You have our attention.
And so she sort of leans forward.
I'm gonna pass the bottle of whiskey to her. Just be like,
Much appreciated. Sets it down. She goes, alrighty. His eyes there. Now, this wizard guy came here. Interesting looking guy.
Maybe seems a little off in the mind, a little crazy.
Yeah. Bald head. One of these. What'd y'all call them? No, it's not a goatee. Goatees are longer. Van Dyke. Van Dyke. That's the one. Anyway, he was wearing a Van Dyke. And he comes out here. He says he's heard about this Strahd and he's going to take him down. He's going to handle this. So he gets all these people together. Now, of course, we all think this is good fun. Because most of the time, folks that come in, they go up, they die. Not worth watching. People are dumb. But this guy, he's smart. He gathers all these people, gets this army together, marches up there, says he's going to take on Strahd himself. Well, he gets up to the door. 3/4 of the fuckers just run. Cause Strahd's scary shit. He just throws this big explosion right in the middle of them. They just scatter, gone.
Scatter gone as in like they were exploded or they decided to run?
Yeah, little column A, little column B.
Okay.
But I stuck around because I thought, now this is gonna be a fight worth watching, this wizard guy. And it was something, y'all. They're up there flying in the air, throwing spells at each other, shooting rays and shit at each other.
Vampire can do magic.
Yeah. And they're just going at it. And it looks like the wizard's got the edge. Like he's going to beat Strahd. And he's got him up against a cliff. And Strahd pulls over this boulder and knocks him off the cliff. And he tumbles this wizard down 1,000 feet. Nothing. No noise. So I go down the next day. Because honestly, real talk, I thought he'd have some good shit on him. You know, a wizard's got all kinds of cool shit. Go down. Ain't nobody. Nothing. Saw the boulder. River must have washed him away.
He's still out there.
Oh yeah, that's the wizard we got fighting.
yep, so that's that one.
I don't know.
So what I'm hearing is this is mostly to us, not necessarily to you. I'm not excluding.
Okay.
We might want to follow the river if we ever want to look for this guy and hint on where he is.
So it sounds like find
Wait,
the weapon, find the
When,
wizard.
when was this?
Oh, this was a year and a half ago.
Oh, you have a kid.
Sounds like find the wizard, find the weapon, and find possibly Scarlet's heart.
Yeah, and he's, you know, now this is rumors. There's rumors that he's been spotted in the mountains. I don't know. I ain't ever seen this person again.
You say the
What's his
mountains.
name?
I can't help but notice there's mountain there and there.
I don't think I ever got his
and
name.
there.
Honestly, you know, we usually talk to folks like y'all. We don't normally talk to the common folk. They won't like us all that much.
They seem weird.
Right.
Left
This seems sad.
Yeah, it's like everyone needs a Prozac or something.
Got something in their eyes.
Oh, no, who knows why? So you say the mountains. I can't help but notice there's a mountain right there, and right there,
Yeah,
and
so
over
he...
there.
Because they have names and I've forgotten them. Oh yeah, this is the first time in a long time I've had to actually look at the thing.
Yeah, you can't just like
I'm surprised he's not just like the
Mount Rest,
Xylophone Mountains.
Mount Rest, and Mount Moore.
Yeah. No,
Start chopping off first bits of the name, and then
yeah. So she goes, there's the cliff, but this guy, I think he's hanging around Mount Gakis. So Ghakis, Mount Gakis.
nope, that's not the way I spelled it.
Yeah, spell it however you can say it.
Gakis.
Possibly
Oh,
wizard.
and then suddenly one of the Caviari goes, I'm pretty sure it's Mount Baranok. And she goes, well, that's way up north. I've heard this guy's been hanging out down by the south. And he goes, no, I'm pretty sure it's Baranok. Somebody in Valakia was saying, they was like, it was the Mad Mage of Mount Baranok. And she goes, no, I'm pretty sure it's the Mad Mage of Mount Gakis. That's got more of a ring to it. And they sort of argue back and forth as to which mountain this guy's living at.
How so fast can you fly?
30 feet a second.
Walking speed.
No, walking speed's 25.
Normal day's travel.
Way faster.
Oh wait, so he has to fly to keep up with us then? Because all of our walking speed's 30.
Well, I assume you guys aren't mole walking. I assume you take a normal.
Talons aren't good feet, you assholes.
I walk at my
See me
normal
walk?
pace, which means I
Yeah,
just do-
okay, if we're walking our normal pace, I'm always ahead of everyone.
Yeah.
John's way in the back, and Liz is
Yeah.
just trying to figure out who she's gonna stick with.
So, yeah, he continues to eat the chili. Well, y'all, there's the open caravan over there. Y'all are welcome. You know, we always carry one. Usually bring back supplies, but, you know, right now I haven't just made the runs open, so y'all can bunk up there if you want.
Sure.
Who wants to cuddle?
You can cuddle with your damn wife.
And I'm gonna shift into just a Arcanaut just to mess with him.
Ooh, I was wrong. Flying speed of 50 feet.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Well,
change
I'm-
into jammies.
I'm ready to pack in for the night.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Gonna go find me a tree, just sleep upside down like a ball.
Wild time.
You do so. Yeah.
I'm gonna have silk jammies and one of those little night things.
Okay. So you all take your time. You feel safe here in the camp. You're a little further away. Make a perception check.
You did.
I was going, like, I don't know if this is relevant, but I was gonna say before I go to sleep, I was gonna try to talk to my amulet, but
Oh, whoa!
yeah, I almost grabbed your dick, but I saved my dice. You leave me alone, and it was a natural 20. Your dick is magic.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
Your dick is magic.
No,
I just.
it's a natural 20.
I just have to
What?
give John a second to catch his breath. That's gonna go right to his head. He's never
yeah.
for
It's
the
a
rest
mag-
of time.
It's a
Tonight
20. I
he's gonna
can't
be like,
help
you want
that.
some of this magic too?
I can't help it. It's natural 20.
So yeah, so you nestle up, and although you're getting to sleep, you can hear things moving in the woods. You can hear off in the distance. You can hear these wolves howling. This sounds like they're pretty far away, but there's just this constant noise of the forest.
And on that note, I'm gonna pull up my lawyer and I'll be like, Mr. Blake, you see, Hail Mary. It's a weird place. Apparently, I might be a preacher at some point. I'll keep you posted. Didn't expect to talk back.
One thing that you all, well, actually, with your perception check, I'm going to let this carry. You notice that the dust kind of abates a little at night. And you feel a little better. And you all, as you're trying to go to sleep, kind of feel a little more at peace.
Not too at peace.
Yeah, not too at peace, but like that sense of worry kind of lifts from you, and you can see that the dust is kind of settled in the night.
It was the amulet. Thank you, preacher.
Yeah. But in the night, you have wild dreams. They are vivid and dark
Are they unique?
Yeah.
Can it just be a nightmare about
As
deaf
a
children?
druid.
and hard to remember.
As a druid, am I a little bit more like aware of these dreams, or is this like obviously not a druid dream?
No, it's not a druid dream.
Okay.
No, these are just. And as you try to remember them, like you wake up the next day. By the way, you'll wake up the next day. You'll gain the benefit of a long rest. Yes, you all can't remember the details of these dreams, but as the sun rises, you can see that already this dust has returned, and the sun rises, this sort of brown, emanating orange-brown visage. And that
Is
Where?
we're gonna end the episode.
So obviously my dick is magic.
Yep. John got that magic tea.
I mean, I'm sorry that I've made your life harder, but like, 20.
Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, I'll tell you this.
For the rest of the day. and
If
tomorrow.
if I knew that every time I rubbed my dice on John's dick, I'd get a nat 20. I don't know that I do it every time,